How's it going, everyone? So I'm really happy to make this type of video for you guys because we are going to be covering a very, very heartwarming story. We ourselves an article on Dexerto that is titled, "Kid Sells His Pokemon Card Collection to Pay for Puppy's Life-Saving Surgery." Just by reading the title by itself already sends shivers down my spine and already tugs at them heartstrings, man. Let's see what we have here. An 8-year-old boy went viral online after he sold his Pokemon trading card game items to save his sick puppy. The child was able to raise money for life-saving surgery using the Nintendo collectibles. No one could have guessed in 1998 that the Pokemon TCG would explode in value one day. Players who invested in the hobby years ago have been able to sell the pieces of cardboard decades later to pay for college or even to purchase their dream car. However, one child fan's story tugged at the community's heartstrings when they sold their Pokemon cards to pay for their dog's surgery. The Virginia boy's passion for the Nintendo series allowed him to save his best friend's life. 8-year-old Bryson Kleiman, hope I'm saying that right, was building up his Pokemon card collection when his puppy, Bruce, became sick. According to a report by ABC News, the dog was diagnosed with parvovirus and needed emergency surgery that cost $700. It made me sad. Usually, my brother and sister play together, and I have nobody to play with except my dog, the child explained. When the West Virginia-based boy couldn't afford to pay the bill, he decided to sell his TCG collectibles after hearing about their insane explosion in value in 2020. "I know everyone likes Pokemon cards, so I just decided to sell them," he said. Bryson created a sign and sold a handful of his Pokemon cards on the side of a road. However, after the image went viral online, fans rallied behind the boy and donated over $1,800 to a GoFundMe so he wouldn't have to fully sell off his collection for the surgery. With the money made off the TCG items and donations, the child was able to save Bruce, who received the surgery needed to bring him back to health. "I was so happy because I wanted to get him back," Kleiman exclaimed, after finally being reunited with his dog, who was saved due to Pokemon cards. Okay, so before I get into it with my thoughts here, this article needs to make some slight corrections because that isn't a child, that isn't a kid, that's a fucking man right there. That 8-year-old Bryson, he's a fucking man. A real man would do something selfless and life-saving for their best friend, and in this case, an adorable puppy named Bruce. And it really warms my heart that this young man was willing to sell off his collection to save Bruce's life. And that type of selfless action isn't something you see every day, unfortunately, in this day and age. However, on the opposite side of the spectrum, it proves that there is still faith in humanity, and this story right here restores a fair bit of it. And this right here also shows the class maturity and selflessness of this young man right here, using his Pokemon cards as a way to save his best friend's life, which speaks light years in comparison to all these scalpers out there that are in the Pokemon card collecting game for the profit and nothing more. This 8-year-old young man just completely blew all of those losers out of the water with this one classy, selfless, and life-saving action. Like that right there, like I said, that ain't no boy. That's a fucking man right there. And normally I would end off these type of videos by saying these are just my thoughts and opinions, blah, 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 blah. But this is one of the very few times I'm gonna say this. What I say here in this video in regards to the story and to that young man isn't just an opinion, it's a fucking fact. That right there, that's a man, alright? That is the action of a mature young man that knows the bigger picture, that knows what he had to do. And you know what? This right here goes beyond just earning respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, that right there, you get a salute from me, man. And that's something that you don't see too often, right? Like, with that being said, though, I'm going to end the video off here. What did you guys think about this heartwarming story? Let me know in the comments down below, guys. I always love to hear what it is you guys have to say. Thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you for your time. Have yourself a damn good one. And as always, ya boy will see you guys in the next video.